The race to build the future of computing has just taken a dramatic turn. In two different corners of the world, the United States and Japan have unleashed supercomputers so powerful, so deeply optimized, that they are now shaping technologies we once believed were decades away. What happened in the past few weeks is not another incremental upgrade, it is a moment that signals the arrival of a new kind of scientific machine, one that blends AI, quantum physics, and exascale simulation into something entirely new. The first breakthrough came from the United States, where scientists tapped into the Perlmutter supercomputer at Lawrence Berkeley National Laboratory. Using more than 7,000 NVIDIA GPUs, they performed one of the most detailed simulations of a quantum microchip ever attempted. Not a simple model or a partial estimate, but a full electromagnetic simulation of a multi-layer quantum circuit that was just 10 millimeters wide and etched with microscopic detail. It required dividing that tiny structure into 11 billion grid cells and running over a million time steps. In only 7 hours, Perlmutter was pushed to almost its full scale, and for the first time, a classical machine recreated the behavior of next-generation quantum hardware with extreme fidelity. This matters because quantum hardware is notoriously unpredictable. Designing it by trial and error is slow, expensive, and limited by the fragility of quantum states. But the Perlmutter simulation allowed researchers to test 3 different circuit configurations in a single day, long before any chip was fabricated. Instead of guessing what a quantum device will do, scientists can now simulate its electromagnetic behavior, its energy dynamics, and its error pathways with incredible precision. It is a turning point because it merges the brute strength of classical supercomputers with the delicate physics of quantum research, and it hints at something even bigger. If we can design, optimize, and troubleshoot quantum chips in silico, then the first generation of truly powerful quantum computers may arrive far sooner than expected. But the story does not stop there. On the other side of the Pacific, Japan announced a pair of supercomputers powered by NVIDIA's newest Blackwell GPUs. Together, these systems will house more than 2,000 GPUs and will become the backbone of Japan's scientific and quantum computing ambitions. The first machine is built specifically for AI-driven science. It can train enormous scientific models, simulate climate patterns, analyze biological systems, and handle materials research at scales that were previously impossible. Its entire architecture is wired with NVIDIA's Quantum X 800 InfiniBand network, which moves data at staggering speed. This is crucial because modern scientific breakthroughs rely as much on AI models as they do on equations. From decoding protein behavior to predicting weather systems. Everything now depends on computation that can learn, adapt, and scale. Japan's new machine is built for exactly that. The second system is even more strategic. It is not a quantum computer, but a quantum development engine, a bridge between today's supercomputers and tomorrow's quantum processors. With 540 Blackwell GPUs, this machine is designed for hybrid quantum classical simulation, for building quantum algorithms, and for testing software that will one day run on real quantum hardware. Japan wants to prepare for the coming wave of quantum machines, and this system is the laboratory where those breakthroughs will begin. Both machines are also part of a larger plan. Japan is already building Fugaku Next, the successor to the legendary Fugaku supercomputer. It will integrate Fujitsu's new Monica X CPUs with NVIDIA's NVLink Fusion interconnect, aiming for performance leaps up to 100 times greater than CPU-only systems. The 2 new Blackwell supercomputers will serve as development platforms for that future. They will train researchers, refine software, and test applications long before Fugaku Next launches later this decade. Taken together, these advances form a clear pattern. The United States is using classical simulation to accelerate quantum chip design. Japan is building a national ecosystem where AI and quantum research feed into each other, and NVIDIA sits at the center of both transformations, supplying the GPUs, the networking systems, and the software stack that make these hybrid workflows possible. The result is a global acceleration of scientific computing, one that is now moving faster than many experts predicted. The implications reach far beyond the laboratory. Faster and more accurate climate modeling could reshape how nations prepare for disasters. Breakthroughs in materials science could lead to better batteries and cleaner energy systems. AI driven biological simulations could unlock new medicines and therapies. And quantum algorithms tested today on NVIDIA powered supercomputers may become the foundations of future quantum computers that solve problems classical machines could never touch. The world is entering a phase where computation itself becomes the catalyst of innovation. The more powerful these machines grow, the faster humanity moves toward solutions in science, industry, and global challenges. And what is happening in the United States and Japan right now is only the beginning. If you want to stay ahead of the breakthroughs that will define the next decade, make sure you never miss what comes next. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment your thoughts below. Your support helps Desjardins keep uncovering the technologies shaping the future of intelligence and innovation.